Located in the Chesterfield Valley of eastern Missouri, Wings of Hope is a nonprofit organization seeking to impact lives through aviation.
We've been around since the early 1960s. We've been nominated twice for the Nobel Peace Prize. And it's because we're able to reach people in faraway places that can only be reached by aircraft.
We help organizations that provide aircrafts that bring medical professionals in to provide clinics in a really remote area where they wouldn't have access to medical care otherwise. And we also often support medevacs, so emergency care for areas where there's no emergency vehicles, there's no ambulance that's going to come if you call.
People call us regularly asking if we can provide transportation services, because that can be such a strain on a family to try to travel 500 or 600 miles. If you were going to pay for the services we provide, every trip would be in thousands of dollars. The people we serve don't pay a dime. Wings of Hope believes in serving humanity regardless of race, religion, any other thing that might divide us. We believe that everyone should have access to the basic pillars that make a well-rounded life, particularly healthcare, education. In our history, we've served people in 47 countries. Today, we're at work in 11 countries. Here in the U.S., we fly between 200 and 300 flights a year for patients who need that specialty healthcare. We place equal value on serving people here in the U.S. and serving people abroad.
We have currently 3 sites in Africa. We have several sites in Asia, and probably the most in Central and South America.
Just in the time we've been sitting here, there's an airplane flying into a remote village in the Amazon rainforest in Ecuador to reach the Waorani tribe and bring them out and help them access job opportunities and training and skills to better their lives.
So they help over 200 patients a year gain access to specialized medical care that would be very difficult for them to gain access to otherwise. So they are patients who can't fly commercial, maybe they need oxygen, or they need to be flat on a stretcher, or they have an immune disease, and so they can't fly commercial, and it's an undue burden on their families to make these repeated trips. And so we provide flights for them for free for as long as necessary.
If you think of the U.S. with St. Louis near the center, we fly our aircraft in about a 600-mile radius of St. Louis. So that takes in states in the far south. We take patients to MD Anderson Cancer Center in Texas. We fly patients up to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester. We work with Shriners hospitals throughout the Midwest.
A team of over 200 dedicated volunteers works together in various facets of the organization to refurbish and sell donated airplanes to pay for the continued accomplishment of Wings of Hope's goals.
Our team is made up of 14 dedicated staff members and more than 260 volunteers that work on our aircraft, that work in our purchasing department, that all come together around this mission of saving and changing lives through the power of aviation.
Since its beginnings, Wings of Hope's mission has always been the same, working around the globe to lift people in need toward health and self-sufficiency.